Yeah. I mean, there are people who just don't see life with somebody else. They like buying their own food and having it, not sharing, eating dinner alone. Sex is like we understand it more when it's a man, but we're the same species, man and woman. So why do we understand it with a man, but when a woman?
Who says?
Like
I never said I understand it when it's a man.
So you don't understand bachelors?
No.
Okay.
Easier for a woman.
Well, women don't choose. Women have to be chosen.
There's a difference between being a bachelor and being lonely. A bachelor means you have more options, right? Huh?
They have to tell us that we're lonely. We just can't see them eating dinner alone and assume that they're lonely.
You use the term bachelor.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Bachelor means I'm not in a relationship, I'm not married, but
Actively
I'm
dating.
exploring my options.
Yes,
right?
yes,
that means I have some options.
I'm eligible.
Now, if I don't have nobody, that's a different thing. If I just can't, I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't get nobody. I don't have no quality time with anybody. That's something different, right? Now, if I choose to date this person, date that person, hang with this person, hang with that person, that's something different. But you have some type of companionship.
Anything, go ahead.
All right, isn't it certain ways that, okay, so like, you say a bachelor, you say being alone. There's certain ways being alone, it looks different depending on certain, if you're not dating at all, right? But you're like always inside, you're not that successful, got a bunch of cats. You get what I'm saying? Mm. Or you're stuck in your work, you're very successful, it looks different, right? Those are two different scenarios of a single woman.
Well, that's the word, interpretation. Same way he interpreted the Bible, we're interpreting people's lives.
Right.
When we see the way a person is living, we interpret it in our own words, in our own experiences, how that person is living, if that person is happy or not.
Yet we don't know if they're truly happy because we're not in their minds. And that ain't right.
I'm off?
No. I think you're on. I think you're on. But my interpretation, when I see people that are not in relationships, or not married, I think they have some highlights.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of lowlights, though. I think they have a lot of times where they feel alone.
What about the guy that's single that lives like
him too? I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about
a bunch of women. He's single, but he got a bunch of. He could be lonely too. Still,
like a white man that wears tight shorts.
A guy like Dan Belizen, like
he
could be lonely. And I'm not talking about him specifically because I hear he's a loser.
He doesn't know anybody. Like you're not getting to know somebody.
Right. He's alone at the end of the day. When you're going through shit and there's nobody to talk to.
Yes.
You're
going to have those moments.
Yeah. Right. People like their humans worn in.
Right.
People like to know they're other humans.
I've
you know what I mean?
You a little bit.
Yeah, we've been around. They fit me like a glove. You know what I mean? And that's what white people or your close people usually are, but some people
you got bros, right?
Don't really need or they could just look at things transactional, or they're busy in their work and all that. I don't know. I just feel like to put a scarlet letter on people who,
it's just my opinion.
No, of course.
And my opinion is based off of just somewhat hypothesis, but then it's also based on people that are real case studies in the world.
Right.
And I know dudes that they have a lot of women. They could date a lot. They date a lot of women. They could date a lot of women. But I think they have those moments of loneliness.
They jerk off? They crying in the shower after they jerk off?
Not even. They might not even have. No, they might not even. They might not have to. They might not have to jerk off a day in their life, right? But if they have some real shit they want to talk about, they don't have that sounding board.
Right.
They don't have that person they could just call right away.
Yeah.
Cause bro, once, especially when you reach a certain age, I said this before. When you reach a certain age, people start to go their ways. Your friends, your homies, you might remain single. But other people, they go those other directions. They get in relationships. They get married.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have time for you like that.
It's hard. Yeah.
So, the same, like, if I got a single friend and I need a sounding board, I'm probably gonna go to my wife. I'm not gonna go to my homie. That's right. He don't got no wife, so he gonna try to call me, but I'm not available because I'm with my wife. Yeah. I'm with my family, bro. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
With the ball and chain, come on.
So yeah, if you want to call it that, you know what I mean. So, bro, of course. I just feel like, yo, bro,
happy life, man.
You know, I wouldn't recommend it for men. I wouldn't recommend it for women either.
Let's go back to that stat that you said. 63%.
Over 65% at this point.
What part of a healthy what percentage of a healthy society needs to be in a healthy relationship for a society to thrive?
Yeah, I probably would say. I would say, like Skrilla said, I would say like 50.
So the black
but then also
community is in the deficit
growing
right now.
Absolutely. The crazy thing about it is that black women are the least married, but we're the quickest to divorce when we do get married. Now, shit, make that make sense.
You think black men have bad PR?
Absolutely.
You think the image of the black man has been damaged so much in the past? Well, in my lifetime, you know, we've gone from drug users to drug dealers to absentee dads to criminals to rappers and
but we're more married than black women,
because I do think we have tremendous upside too.
Right.
But you got to understand, we're more married than black women though.
As much as we might have, let's say, stereotypes to uphill battles to fight against, our upside is so tremendous. You get what I'm saying? Like,
with the pendulum has swung, we recognize the shortcomings of our.
Yeah, he's just a rapper, but the nigga go platinum 4 times.
right.
Mm-hmm. He go 4 times platinum and shit. You know what I mean? He just said he was he aspired to be a rapper.
Yeah, word.
Died.
Everybody run a 16.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a little 16. Yeah, man, we suffered from bad PR, and they bought into it, and now the pendulum is swinging the other directions. We're amazing fathers, we're amazing husbands, we're committing to relationships and marrying, and my message to black men is to keep trying, you know what I mean, keep loving, and women to, you know, just soften up a little bit. You know? We get it. Sure.
All right, so do you think the stereotype, because, like, all right, man, I mean, it was the highlights, right?
Yeah.
They gave us our highlights in the early 90s. They decided what to show on television.
Yeah.
They decided what the topics were. They decided what to talk about. So they talk about us not being able to stay at home, all that stuff. But all of us have great experiences of all our lives, men being great fathers, and we grew up to be the same. It's not really in our reality like that. So it could have always been the case where, you know, we're not just growing. There's always been a lot of great black fathers.
Even if it was a loud majority, loud minority.
Yeah.
It was loud enough to shape the narrative.
Right. It's just that they painted the picture to be so. But we're changing that.
What's the name of Cuba Gooding's pops and
Ill Dude.
In what's the name?
South Central?
Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood? Yeah.
Furious Jones?
Furious Jones. That's what I'm saying.
Ill Pops, nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out to Furious, yo.
Everybody had a Furious growing up. Whether it was their pops or their friends' pop.
Word.
It was always a Furious.
Everybody had a pop. Everybody had a Furious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about.
Mr. Latouche was our Furious.
That's
this nigga was bad.
Yeah.
This nigga's Furious about everything. That nigga be Furious. Shout out Mr. L, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man. But yeah. So, you know, they bring it home, cool.
Which one did we do? We didn't do the. Hold on, we didn't do.
Nah, take a trip out the club. Let's enjoy that. Let's have some fun. Let's go.
Yeah.